Hello everybody, it is me, Andrew, and this is going to be a review reveal unboxing video of a few Rockpool decks. I had the pleasure of having Rockpool send me some decks to review, and so this is my video of me doing that. I'm sorry if you keep seeing me look over here. I am so used to filming on my iPad that I always tend to look at this at the camera because my iPad is sideways. So now that I actually have a new computer, I'm trying to look at the camera here instead of like the one here. So bear with me. So these decks were sent to me by Rockpool. They were very amazing and asking me if I wanted to do this, and I was like, awesome. And so I did not pay for these decks with my own money. Just putting that out there, right? So the decks that I got sent are the Sacred Spirit Reading Cards by Anna Stark and the Divine Doors. And the Divine Door says, behind every door lies adventure, mystery, and inspiration. And it is by Andreas Ingracia, which he is the mastermind behind the Saints and Mystics reading cards. So, which I already am 110% here for, as you guys know. So, the Divine Doors is like a little mini deck. The box is magnetic, which surprised me. Not because they don't have good packaging, but because I just wasn't thinking about it being magnetic. Like, I took the cards out, closed the box, and I was like, oh, okay, I can get with it. So, we're going to start with this one. I'm going to read the back of the box, and it says, Divine Doors is a 40-card inspiration deck that reveals answers to your deepest reflections and inspired musings. With photography of unique doors from across the globe, you will discover a new way to see the world, to tap into your intuitive spirit, and unlock the creative force within. And then you open, and you have a how to use the cards. And it says, behind the door all questions reside. Turn the handle and step inside. Intuitive guidance is your natural call. Lay the cards out or let them fall. Close your eyes and open your heart. The mystery is a form of art. Hold a question dear to mind. Turn the page to see what you find. Which is really interesting. So it's like, you know, a little poem, but also like legit guidance on how to read cards. So I really, really like that. So these are how, so I'm going to show you like a regular reading card and then like this card. See how tiny it is? It's so cute. So this is the whole deck. I'm not going to show you guys all of them for time's sake, but I'll show you guys enough to where you get the general idea. So there's a door on the card. And then you turn it over, and so this one on the back, and I'll show you the back, it says, the Sacred Lotus, compassion in action. The compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. And then you have distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare it, dream it, so must it be. And it says, pass this on. I don't know if that means pass down the message or the actual card, because no one's taking my cards. This door is really pretty. And the back of the card says, hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness and joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. And I'll show you guys just some of the doors. So I really like the concept of this deck, Divine Doors. I really like this door a lot. This says, a moment's joy, stand through the hourglass, yet time can stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So I really I really, really like this. It's really interesting to me. Sorry if my hair is a little bit weird. I need a haircut and I haven't washed my hair yet. But I wanted to get this video done because I was so excited. This store is really pretty too. The Odyssey, taking the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So basically, they're all like doors, and then they have poems on the back, inspiring poems, which I really like. And like I said, the box is where it's at. Like I like this, and I've never had any of Rockpool's like miniature decks like this, so I really do actually like this one quite a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one away. Love this one. This one's fantastic. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll be doing free readings with these cards. So be sure that on my profile I do pick a card readings. So if you want to see what these cards hold for you, you can follow me on Instagram at Tarot with Andrew. My Instagram's pretty fun. So the next deck is the Sacred Spirit Reading Cards by Anna Stark. And I'm just going to hold the box up so you can see it while I read the back of it. Sacred Reading Cards is a deck of 36 visionary artworks that help you look beyond the physical realm and connect to higher vibrational energies to empower your spirit with confidence and direct you towards positive life paths. These cards will uplift your spirit and help awaken your higher self so that you can create crystal clear celestial connections for inner guidance. They are also a supportive tool for professional therapists, well-being modalities, and healing practitioners in all areas of medicine. Included is a detailed guidebook with affirmations, celestial angels, healing crystals, and energy tips to enhance your intuition and self-healing abilities. Boom. So the inside of the box has the back of the card image of the tree, and then it has a nice little tray in here for the cards. To be honest, anytime a deck has a little tray like this, I tend to not use it. And the only reason why I don't use it is because I'm really weird in wanting to have my guidebook behind the cards instead of in front. So while I do love the little tray, and the little tray is actually metallic and silver, which is really cool, I normally just toss it because I like the book behind the cards. I don't know why I started doing that, but I started doing that with my very first deck. So I was like, okay. So this is the guidebook. This is the guidebook for the entire deck, which I am here for. So basically the guidebook is, you get a table of contents with all the cards so that way you can find them as soon as you need them. We have the acknowledgments, the introduction, how to use the cards. Oh, there's some oracle spreads in here. Oh, there's an Ascended Master spread in here. Huh. That's really interesting, actually. I might use that as a tarot spread with these cards. That would be interesting. So it looks like the guidebook is like her other guidebook for the Sacred Power reading cards. You have the number of the card, the title of the card, the message, and then you have a big picture of the card. You have a pretty big about the card, and then you have the shadow aspect of it. So like maybe if you read with reversals, or maybe if you intend to read the shadow aspect in the position that you have in the spread. The crystal is citrine. The angel assistance is Guardian Angel Levia, who is the angel over lucid dreaming and universal alignment. And there's an affirmation. So it tells you the shadow aspect, the crystal, the angel, and it gives you an affirmation, and it follows that same path for every card. So yeah, for every single card. So, and there are how many cards in this deck? 36. Cool. So the cards is a 36 card deck, and the card stock is standard Rockpool publishing, which is really, really good. It shuffles really well. The backing, I think, is some of the most gorgeous. I really, really, really love the backing of this deck. I just fell in love with it from the moment I saw it. So like I said, I'm not going to show you guys all the cards, but I am going to draw you a card from this deck as a collective for everybody that's reading this. So we have the Align Your Universe card, and the message at the bottom says Navigate Distractions. And then we have Ascended Masters, Create Open Communication. Astral Travel. Awakened Spirit. Between Worlds. So I will say the one thing about this deck that I noticed is that just because the card, like the title of the card says something, I'd be like, oh, it'll probably mean this. It doesn't. So that was one of the things that kind of threw me off, but not in a bad way. It was just like, oh, like I figured that Align Your Universe would talk about like finding things that bring you into alignment, but it focuses on the aspect of not being distracted by things that take you out of alignment. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, it's just a matter of, you know, actually reading it. But then sometimes your intuition goes totally off the topic anyway, which is totally fine. Celestial Gatekeeper, timing is critical. Channel your knowledge for critical judgment. See, those are the ones like channel your knowledge. I would have thought that would have meant something else. But channel your knowledge into, the Dark Night of the Soul. Life brings new meaning. And the artwork by this is by Lewis Dyer. So, I'm pretty sure he did the art for the last one as well. It's amazing. I might actually show you guys a lot of the cards because these cards are so pretty. Expansion. This one is very powerful to me. And see, like, my thing is, like, when I see art like this, I'm like, oh my gosh, now I want to, like, go to their website and see if they have, like, downloads or prints or something of this amazing art. I do like this card, too. Oh, I love this card. Hidden Realms. Love it. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. Kundalini Rising, ignite your passion for life. Yeah, the cover card, which is Lead the Way, light your own path. There's a lot of peacock energy in this deck, and you guys know I love peacocks, so. Meditation improvements require persistence. I do like that a lot. Mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. Open intuition, seek clarification. All right, I'll show you guys one more card, and then I'll draw one for you and read you the guidebook. So this is Third Eye Vision, and it is Reclaim Your Mind. So, let's see what we got. All right, so we have the card Between Worlds, which is a little turtle. And the bottom says New Direction. So let's see what this card says. What it says in the book. And it's card number 5, and you can find card number 5 because the cards have numbers. Which honestly is something that I wish more decks would do. Unless it's a tarot deck, and you know like what to look for. I wish Oracle card decks, all Oracle card decks would have like a card number or list a table of contents. There have been some decks that I've had that they don't have a table of contents and they don't have a card number, so it's just kind of like a, like fuck you. um, actually, the only deck that offered an amazing explanation of it was the Connected and Free, the Alchemist Oracle by Inner Hugh. That was the only guidebook that offered me a solid explanation for why there was no table of contents, and why the cards were not in order, why the cards were not in any specific order. So I really do, I appreciated that. So if you don't give me something, tell me why. Just, don't just not give it to me. So it has a little bit, has another keyword, and it is life transition. So this says, the ancient soul of the sea turtle travels on many journeys throughout its physical life. The hard shell of the turtle is its home and protection. Across many religious and cultural groups, turtles can be viewed as good or bad omens. They are often visualized as a bridge between heaven and earth, and the guiding spirit that supports the world and its people. Turtles are independent travelers, always pushing forward in new directions. The nature of the sea turtle encourages exploration and experimentation at a steady pace. Patience is needed now as you encounter new opportunities that will directly affect your life decisions. When the turtle represents the patience of life, while the turtle represents the patience of life and waiting for the right time, you are encouraged not to wait too long. Right now, you may be feeling energetically blocked, physically stagnating, or feeling stuck, or in between decisions that could take you left or right, leaving you worrying if you will make the wrong decision. Everyone comes into divine direction with the turtle totem. Try to avoid waiting too long to seize opportunities if they present themselves while the current momentum is present. Being in the right place at the right time is essential for the turtle. Be patient but assertive. A new change in career path, living arrangements, or residential location are possible now. Your home is your sanctuary. Ensure a physically clean and decluttered atmosphere for relaxation and wellness. You guys can see my books right here. I have a blanket there, so I'll probably need to declutter a little bit. I also have a cardigan right there. You guys are seeing a totally different view of my apartment than you are when I'm just sitting at my table. So I need to declutter every condo. Pay close attention to where you direct or channel your personal energy, as you can be led down opposing paths. Travel and long journeys can be favorable now, including physical and spiritual quests. Go with the flow, enjoy the journey, and trust the process of life. Ultimately, just like the sea turtle, you may need to surrender, let your spirit wander, and drift within the sea of life to find your new direction. Whew! That's a very in-depth synopsis of the card. Oof. The shadow aspect is irresponsible actions and financial mismanagement, which is interesting. Sacred crystal is celestial quartz. Angel assistance is Archangel Suriel, who is the angel that has knowledge of life cycles. The affirmation is, I trust in the flow of life, and I am safe and protected in my soul's sacred journey. So, very interesting. The card's very in-depth, and the art, I think, is just where it's at, to be completely honest. And yeah, so I actually have her Sacred Power reading cards, and they're very good. So I expected nothing less from the Sacred Spirit reading cards, and Andreas Ingracia, the Saints and Mystics deck is very good. So I like seeing a departure from that. The Divine Doors is a really interesting little deck that I feel like is a great deck to throw in your bag just because of the magnetic clasp. So that actually makes me very happy that it's little, but it also has a magnetic clasp. Like, I'm literally trying to like open it, and it's not doing it. So I like that a lot. So yeah, this was my kind of show and tell of my Rockpool goodies. I love these decks. I cannot wait to like share them on Instagram and talk about them, and to offer like free picker cards and Instagram lives with these decks. So if you are not following me there, get on that train. Excuse me. If you want to work with me in any way, shape, or form, you can do that at the link in my bio. or the link in the description. So I'm so used to being on Instagram. The link in the description so you can book a reading with me if you would like to. You can also sign up for the Spiritual Warrior Academy, which is available. The doors are open until April 21st. So you have until the 21st to join that. There is a payment plan available. If you want to grow your psychic abilities, I have a free self-guided, not free, but a self-guided course called Light Your Way, which is $44. And it's a self-guided course. You do everything yourself, 8 videos, journal prompts, things of that nature. So if you're looking to upgrade your psychic abilities and things of that nature, then work with me. We'll have fun. So yeah, I hope that you like this. I am in love with these decks. I'm going to be using them for a while. I'm going to be keeping them out to take my Instagram pictures today, because I take pictures for my Instagram on my day off so I can plan my posts and things of that nature. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever it is when you're watching this, and I look forward to speaking with all of you more. Bye, guys. And a big thank you to Rockpool Publishing for letting me do this. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.